Hello, hello everyone. It is Michelle, your Club Couture independent designer. Come on in and join me. Say hi when you come in, you guys. Yes, yes, yes. While you guys come in, I'm going to look at what we're doing and pick some colors. And we're going to talk about our Valentine's Day special. Oh, so many fun things. I think I'll pick this one. So many fun colors. I want that one. Ooh, what color is that? Come on, come on, come in. No, I don't want that one. Maybe we'll do that one. Hi, Tammy Duke. So if you guys have not heard yet, there is a super amazing sale that is going on for Valentine's Day. I'm picking up some Valentine's Day colors. So if you are a customer, you could go in there and take a look. It'll be on the Chalk site under special. So I'll add the link on here. Hold on one second. Let everybody come in, say hello, hello. Pick out some favorite colors here. Let me bring this over here. So the sale is so amazing. If you are a customer, all of these things are going to be 50% off. If you are a club customer, you will get an extra 5% off. So you'll get 55% off. If you're a designer, you're going to get 62% off. So everybody gets a good deal on these things. And these are until supplies last. What's going on here? Or until February the 15th. So plenty of time to make your home decor or a really cute t-shirt or whatever you want for Valentine's Day. And what I'm going to show you even today is that it's not only for Valentine's. You could use some of these reusable silkscreen transfers. Where am I? Am I live? I must be because Tammy Duke is here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, where am I? Let me find me. There I am. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and... What are you up to tonight, Tammy Duke? Chalk. Couture.com. There we go. We'll put that in there. Let's see if that pops up. This will be, and then you go to the section that says specials, and you'll see all of the Valentine's Day goodness. Okay. We are going to design tonight on our 12 by 18 Aiden board. Let's see here. This is our board. I have a design on here that's been on here since, hi Anita. This has been on here. Look how messy my area is. It's so embarrassing. Since spring of last year. So I thought, oh, relaxing day, that is the best, right? Put your feet up, relax. Are you drinking a glass of wine? So I might make this design today Valentine's Day colors, but it's also a message, hey Julie, that doesn't have to be Valentine's. You could use it for any season. But just to give you an idea of some of the things that are available, I'm taking my paste scraper. This is a lot of paste. This was a fun hot mess method that we did last spring, and then I used one of those rectangle simple shapes and put that wildflower saying on there. So this has been on here since then. Green tea. When I think of green tea, I think of two things: pooping and energy. So hopefully that is relaxing to you though. How are you doing, Cynthia? All right, I am just scraping off all of this excess. I just came back in from taking my son clothes shopping. He needed sweatshirts. Hey, Pam. He needed sweatshirts, which makes me crazy because his girlfriend has his sweatshirts, and they're not cheap, you know. So we went to the mall and got some sweatshirts, and then I had gotten my dog a Baltimore Ravens jersey earlier today that was a little unfitting, so I had to go exchange that. I'm tired too. I was thinking about some hot tea. Yes, I have this milky oolong tea. That's my favorite hot tea. And then I'm going to get off all of this paste. This was a lot of paste, so I'm going to have to be cleaning this for a second here. But again, the Valentine's Day sale is so good. There's so many things on there, things that I haven't seen in a while, some things you may have never seen. If you're new to Club Couture, it don't give me energy, that's for sure. If you weren't here, you know, in prior years, it may be some items you've never seen before in the specials, but there are previous Valentine's Day transfers. And the one that we're going to do on this frame, I don't think it has to be Valentine's Day. I think you can do it any colors all year round. Ooh, it just has a really good message. I'm just getting all of this extra paste on here. But we took my dog's jersey back. They didn't have a replacement. I guess everybody went out and got their dogs a jersey today because all the sizes were gone. So he did end up with a Little Ravens puffer jacket instead. So we did that, but my son wanted Raising Cane's, which is fine because then I didn't have to cook for him and I could come and chalk. But I had to smell that goodness in the car the whole way home and not have any because I can't have Raising Cane's. So I'm starving right now and I need to cook still. All right, so I'm just going to get all of this residue off of here to get ready for this transfer. And I'm just going to pick some of the sale transfers and design them so you guys can see them and then go shopping. Especially if you're a club member. Remember, if you're not a club member, you might be interested in joining before things change in March. So you have time to join. Did I scratch my frame or is that just paste? Oh, it's paste. Get in now because there's going to be some big changes. Big changes to the club that are amazing. Okay. So I'm just making sure this is nice and clean. But I have a lot of the transfers that I've used before that are part of the sale, so we can play around with them. Because I don't want you guys to think you're only going to use your transfers once, especially on occasions like Valentine's Day, Christmas, Halloween. These occasions come around every single year, so you'll have a reason for them. The one I picked to go on this frame is called Let Your Heart Be Glad. And yes, it's part of the Valentine's Day sale, but don't you agree that you could do this any color and this doesn't have to be Valentine's Day? This could be any time's day. I'm going to get my fuzzing cloth out and put it on here. And I'm going to fuzz this. Fuzzing just means that we're going to soften that adhesive. This has been used once before, but it still has stick to it. Da-da-da. Today's also a very exciting Club Couture day because designers that qualified were able to order the new spring items early. For the customers, it's going to be available February, but we were able to order early if we qualified. So I went a little crazy as usual with all the stuff because I actually fell in love with the new collection. So I'm going to put this on my frame just like this. And then I'm going to make sure there's no bubbles. Remember, bubble is trouble. Now I am decorating for Valentine's Day, so I am going to use some Valentine's Day colors. But can you just see how you don't have to use Valentine's Day colors on this? This could be any time. And this is also one of those transfers that if I was browsing online, or if I was, hey Jen, if I was browsing, waiting is okay, Sin. Sometimes, you know, the anticipation is even better. What was I going to say? When I see this, it just doesn't look like anything to write home about. It's like, oh, let your heart be glad with some circles, yada, yada, yada. Wait till you see how we're going to transform this. So I'm going to pick some greens for the leaves. I kind of wanted this to be a little pastel-y. I'm going to pick out the eucalyptus. I thought, oh, here's one. Eucalyptus and then sage. I'm going to have I'm just going to line the colors up over here. Sage in here. And then we're going to use Marvelous. I'm going to throw in some of purples like Wisteria. Where's our new colors? What did I do? Berry. What did I do with the brand new colors? Current Jam. Did I move them? Oh no, here's one. Here's Dear Diary. I want to add Dear Diary. Look at all these colors I'm lining up over here. Dear Diary. Do I want to use Peachy Keen? We'll throw it in there. There's so many different areas here that we have a lot of. Where is, that's Shimmer, Very Perry. Well, what did I do with it? Shimmer Gold, it's purple. Did I take you somewhere, purple? Let me think. I'm looking around like, where did it go? Did I move it? Hold that thought. I'm looking for my Sincerely Yours. I know I moved a lot of things earlier because I was breaking down boxes down here. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Our Sincerely Yours. So I'm going to put my purples. I'm going to do purples, pinks. We're just going to go and have fun with this. And then, of course, I'm going to do most of that in bright white. So I have sage. This is a really pretty green. Eucalyptus, which is one of my favorites. This is not open. I think only my shimmer eucalyptus. My other eucalyptus I used to the very last drop, and I haven't opened a new jar yet. So eucalyptus. But yeah, you guys, don't be sad if you had to wait for the new stuff, because there's plenty of time. A lot of it is Easter. A lot of it is country. You don't need everything at once, so don't even sweat it. I have stuff from the last release I haven't even opened yet, so it's okay. Marvelous. Doesn't that look so good with eucalyptus? Our Dear Diary, which is our new free with purchase that you'll get. So when you go shopping the Valentine's Day sale, once you reach some thresholds, you could get Dear Diary for free, or you could get Sincerely Yours, or you might even get both depending on how much you have in your cart. Then I'm going to add some Peachy Keen. And then you also have the option of adding the color changing ink, which is the color of the month. You can add this to your cart as well. I've been dying to do a project with that, but then they came out with this sale. Oh, my berry's not open either. And once they came out with this sale, I was like, well, I guess I'll wait again for that to make something. But I have a little tote bag that I want to make. with the color changing ink. And then this is our wisteria, which honestly, guys, I don't even think is a color anymore. I might just not use it because I think that wasn't in vogue. I'm just gonna put wisteria in the corner. All right, so look at all of these colors we have to decorate this with. I'm just gonna start at the top. We may have to do the paste and peel method. That means that we're gonna do a section and peel it down so that our transfer does not, so our paste doesn't dry in our transfer. And I'm going to use my little lids over here to hold my squeegees. I might need to roll my sleeves up. So this is one of those transfers that you could do as a one and done and be completely done with it. I'm looking at all these other pretty colors over here saying, oh, maybe I should have used Shimmer Orchid. Hold on, we'll see. So many things you could do. So I'm going to just, you could do it all in one color. It would look really nice. I didn't know the ink changed. It changes with UV light. So whether it be a UV light you walk under or outside in the sun, it changes color. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this greenery here. I'm gonna do this one here. Got some paste on my frame. You guys are gonna love the new surfaces that they have. I'm gonna do this one right here. But this is definitely one of those fun ones that if you like a lot of color, you can really have fun with it. But it's also one that if you don't like a lot of color, you don't have to use a lot of color. All right. So we're gonna go there, and then I am gonna take the eucalyptus, and I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna pick another green too. I'm gonna fill in some of this. I got way too much on my squeegee. If you ever get too much on your squeegee, don't worry, just take it and put it back in your jar, especially if it's not mixed with any other color. Just put it right back in the jar. Use it for another project. Go with that one. This eucalyptus really is one of my faves. I mean, I do like the sage, but eucalyptus is that perfect color for me. I'm gonna go there and there and there. So because I'm taking my time, I'm just gonna make sure that I'm mindful, and I'm going to see, you know, the paste goes on like a very wet paint, but then it dries like a beautiful matte chalk, and we want it to dry on our surface, not in the silk screen. So then I'm gonna take my transfer. Oh, I just moved my whole surface down. I'll have to fix that. There we go. There we go. So now I've transferred, all of the paste through, and it's not going to dry in the screen and look splotchy. It is on my board here. I'm just going to take my dry tool to make sure it's dry. I don't want to smudge or smear it. You know what, I think pesto is gonna be, and then I'm just gonna put it down, and I'm not going to press down where I have any of that paste. I'm only gonna press down where I need to chalk. And then I'm gonna grab my moss as my third green. And I'm gonna do these other little areas. Here, do my little greenery here, here, here. I didn't understand this transfer at first. You know, sometimes you just get busy and you don't actually think about it. It's kind of like when you have a song that you're listening to and you hum along and you sing along, but there comes a time when you actually listen to the lyrics. You ever have that moment? I'm going to go ahead and take one of my cut squeegees, which we're probably going to cut some more so I can show you how I did that. And I'm going to do a pink heart here. And then I'm going to take, what is this one? This one is the Dear Diary. It's so stinking pretty. And do this one here. But then you actually listen to the words. And then you're like, oh my gosh, that song, I had no idea that that's what they were saying. And it really gives more meaning when you actually think about it. And then the next time you sing along to it, it kind of changes it a little bit, right? And then we're going to do this because I'm going to show you guys how I cut my squeegees. Look how pretty this is already starting out to be. And we haven't even done anything yet. If you don't have a dry tool, just let time work for you, okay? You could also use a blow dryer on the cool setting. If you have a heat tool, I don't recommend you getting it very close to your paste. It will burn. This looks like it's hot, but look, it's not going to burn my hand. It's more of a drying than it is of a heat. Okay, so here's what I do. I'm going to take one of my squeegees, and you can see I have some of my mini squeegees that are cut, but sometimes if you want leverage, you want one of the bigger squeegees. Pam Lovelace, I sent you a package of transfers and I actually put in a little free gift for you. It was an angled squeegee. So you're going to see something in there you may not have seen before. See this? So I just cut this one into 3. So I have a smaller area to do these flowers, but then I have the leverage of the whole squeegee that I can dip in my paste and have complete control over. So this flower at the top left, I'm going to take some of my Sincerely Yours, and I cut it because you see how these are smaller pieces. You could do the whole flower one color and not worry about it, but I want different color. Thought I had one other purple, but I'm going to use the Sincerely Yours there. And then here, I can't really see where I'm pasting, so I'm hoping in here. My Sincerely Yours is a little thicker than some. But look, you go like this, and we have half a flower. Right, isn't that true? I once heard someone say before, with the right tools, you can do anything. I think it's with the right tools, you can learn anything. I don't know if you can do anything. You know what I mean? And then we'll take another one of the cut ones. And I'm going to take the berry. And I'm going to go here. And making sure I don't have an air bubble there. I'm going to go here. The berry. I'm trying to keep those little squeegees in there. I need another purple. Let's go ahead and use our Very Perry from before. Even though I don't want to use a shimmer though. You know, this is when it's fun to have different colors. Let's go ahead and peel that up. Look how pretty that purple is. Because we are going to have a little bit of fun because I don't have the time. Hold on. We're going to just make some new colors. This is why it's also fun how if you're like, oh my gosh, I don't have every color. You don't have to have every color. As long as you have some colors and white, you can mix different colors together and you can make new colors. So I really like our new Sincerely Yours, but let's make a new color. So I'm going to put some on my tray, and then I'm going to add some white. These color trays are available in the back office, or let me know. You could get some from me. My husband is a hobby woodworker. He gets a new tool every time I think up a new product. Oh, that's so sweet. But the person said, I can do anything with any tool. And it's funny, once you have tools, look how pretty this color is. Oh, it's beautiful. I just mixed some of our Sincerely Yours with some of our bright white. I'm mixing it in. Isn't that a pretty color? For example, let me give you an example, and some of you are gonna be like, oh, be quiet. I like to bake cookies, and if I post pictures of cookies that I've baked and decorated, people will comment, oh, you're so talented. And for me, I'm like, that's not talent. I just had the right tools. I got some of the darker purple in there. And they're going to argue with me and say, no, 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 you're talented. And I'm going to be like, no, I just had the icing bags, the mixer. I just had all the things. Has nothing to do with having talent. If you had the stuff, you could do it too. I'm going to use this pink in the center. But I'm sure, you know, people will think that I have talent to make a cookie, but to me it's like, no, I'm really just playing with sugar. I'm not talented in sugar. I just play around with sugar and it comes out yummy. I'm not talented. I just have the tools. All right, so let's see how that first flower looks. Oh, I love it. And you'll see the chalk paste starts off as a really shiny paint and then dries to a very matte chalk. Oh, I love it. You can see that purple changing to a lighter color as it dries, see? It is a gorgeous color. All right, so this one over here, we're gonna do more in our pinks and stuff. We have so many fun colors. This currant jam is talking to me, so I'm going to get the currant jam out and do the same thing. And I'm going to, so yes, we could have already be done this video and you guys could already be watching somebody more interesting if I did this all in one color, but this is just fun. We're gonna do that one. I like this currant jam, so we'll do the currant jam. Put you over here. And then we'll do this one. You know what we're missing is peony. Here she is. And that's what we think about laying a hardwood floor. There are tools. Right, no, I will say that's definitely a skill. Yeah. We'll put this pink here. And then we have our peachy keen. See how I have all these cut squeegees here? And we'll do just like this. Especially since the singles, the color singles are buy 5, get 1 free. You can totally make your own color packs, add a white to that, and then you can just keep going. Let's get our Couture Coral. I'm breaking out all the girls tonight. Do you see this? Colors I haven't used all year. coral. And then we have our slate rose. You could do this all with 2 colors, 3 colors. I think last time I did it, I didn't use this many colors, but there we go. This is slate rose. I have all my different colored squeegees. No, honestly, the right tools. Look at those flowers. Isn't this coming alive? All right, so now we have this one over here. Maybe we'll use that beautiful color that we made. Do there and there, and then I want to add peony to the others. Bring some of that bright pink on this side. This would be really pretty on like if you have a storm door, like a screen door. Really pretty. And then you know what? I think I want the center of that one to be eucalyptus. We can make that be, that makes my heart glad. And I'm doing the paste and peel in between. Oh, look how pretty that is. Just because. And then we have this one over here. And for this, I'm getting some of that slate rose. I really like that color, and I'm sorry if I'm using it and it's not even a color that's even available, but I love it. And it would be really, it's very rosy. If I was only picking like 1 or 2 colors, I could see myself doing this in the rose gold color. Then we'll get the peachy keen. I really like the rose gold, but I don't use it as much. I don't know if it's because I love it so much. I don't want to run out. I don't know if that even makes sense. That's peachy keen. And then let's use the Couture coral. But I think for the Couture coral, I may need to use a cut squeegee. And we'll do that one. You could even do hot mess over all of these flowers. Here. You could even do like a blending to where you do some, take your finger, the flowers are getting smaller, like this, and then you can, you know what, I think I want the middle of this one to be peony. Bring some of that pink in there. I'm not even caring if these run together. You can blend them with your finger. But look at this. Oh, isn't this, isn't it beautiful? Love it, love it. And then this one here, I'm gonna use some Marvelous. Here and here. I'll show you what I mean about the mixing. So say I'm gonna take the purple that we mixed, and I'm gonna go like that. I'll do this one intentional. I'm gonna take a little bit of the peachy keen on my finger, but then I'm going to kind of go like that. You see what I did? I just smeared it. Hey, Teresa. And then look what we have there. Oh, that's so pretty. Let's try that. So now we have like a hot mess ombre. Beautiful. This little heart here. I just broke out all the colors, Teresa. We're just having a lot of fun. That's not the color I want. I want this one. I thought I had some colors and then I just kept adding more because this is so much fun. And then let's take our sage and we're gonna do this leaf. And then I'm gonna take my eucalyptus and go here and here and here. And then we're gonna come over here to our moss and do that one and this one. See how I'm just going by, just doing things that I see. That's moss. Couture coral. And peony. Eucalyptus. Never would have thought of that. Oh, what did I miss? What would you not have thought of, Pam? But don't forget also, if you purchase anything from the sale, it does count towards that pajama party that's going on in the VIP group. Okay, if you need into the VIP group, grab your pajamas and head in there. We have those. I'm gonna get my sage. I should have put this on the frame when you walk in because this is going to be stunning when it's done, but it's even going to look beautiful where I have it planned to go. So I'm going to grab that moss just to finish up the leafy areas. Mixing with my fingers. Oh, that's one of my favorites. I mean, I do end up looking like a kindergartner when I'm done because it looks like I've been finger painting, but it does make a beautiful blend. Okay. So now I have more of it done at the bottom. I'm going to now start from the bottom and just peel upward to let that paste transfer through. Look at that. And then just putting it down. We're almost done, guys. This is the hard part, is trying to figure out what I want to do. I'm going to use more of that purple we made over here. It's so pretty. And then here. And then I'm going to come over here and get the Marvelous. I love the Marvelous. I guess I already did this combo up there, but I love the two together. We'll just change out that center. There. Oops, Marvelous. And I think I'm really loving this Peachy Keen right now. I will honestly say, I don't usually... See, now I put the Peachy Keen in the middle, but I want to keep the middle Peachy Keen, but I want to blend a little bit around the corners. So I can just leave the middle Peachy Keen and then blend like this, almost like a lifelike flower. And look, I'm going to show you guys how that looks. See? Isn't that beautiful? Hey, Vanessa! We're finger painting, girl! All right, so we'll do this heart in peony. What do I want to do here? I'm gonna grab my Couture Coral, and I think we're done with this girl. I'm gonna do this section in my Couture Coral, and then we could say good night to Coral. You can tell how old my Couture Coral is because it was when they had to use white lids. So my Couture Coral is a couple years old and it's still going strong. Then let's get our Slate Rose. And we'll do this one right here. And we'll put Slate Rose to bed. Isn't that a beautiful color? I love Slate Rose. And then we will use Peony. I want Peony to go in the center though. So yes, definitely don't be afraid to cut your squeegees, especially for all these areas. If you don't like to cut them, you could use a multi-tool or your detail tool, just like Pam said. It's all about the tools. All about the tools. So that's our Peony. I'm putting that one to rest. Let's get our girl Marvelous. My favorite. All the extra goes back in the jar. There's Marvelous. And then we'll use Current Jam, which is always my jam. And we'll put her to bed. Love her. And then we'll use our Dear Diary, our new color, free with purchase. I don't know, that's trying to give me a run of my money. It's like the perfect in between the Marvelous and the Slate Rose. They did that on purpose. All right, so that is Dear Diary. And then I'm just going to peel that up so we have, look at that beautiful flower. Let's dry that. I put that on a little thick. All right, then we have this little guy over here still. Let's see, we have our Peachy Keen out, so we'll use her there and there. I see the new collection that we were able to order from today. I see Peachy Keen being super popular in that collection. What goes with what? Oh, this is yours. Peachy Keen. So I have to make sure I am well stocked on Peachy Keen for that. Let's go to that new color. I may have to save this in a little jar because it is so pretty. And all this is our Sincerely Yours. That is the other gift with purchase mixed with some bright white. And it came out so pretty. We'll save that. And then that middle section we will do with Berry. And again, I'll do that. And then I'm gonna try to blend a little bit with my finger. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Look at that. Can you guys even see it because of shadowing? So now all we have is our phrase. So this is our Berry. And then we'll put our Sincerely Yours. This is Eucalyptus. We should have done a guess how many squeegees we'll use. Yes, fingers are definitely our ultimate tool, isn't it? And don't feel like you have to have 1,000 squeegees. You can do it all with one. It's just fun to have a bunch. Okay. And then we'll close up our moss. You don't want your paste to dry out. And then I'm just going to make sure, because I've lifted this up and down so many times, that I don't have any air bubbles where my words are. Bubble is trouble. All right. And then all we have to do is fill in our screen. Oh gosh, I love it just as much now as the first time I did this. And this transfer came out in 2021. So maybe that's when we did it for the first time together in 2021. But it just doesn't go out of style. And again, no matter what season this is, you could do this in all blues, you could do this in yellows, you could do it all in your bright white. This does not have to be Valentine's, but it is included in the Valentine's Day sale. If you're a Club Couture customer, all the Valentines, you get an extra 5% off the sale. So that's 55% off. If you're a designer, you get 62% off all of the Valentine's Day sale. And if you're just a customer, I shouldn't say just, but if you're a customer that's not in the club, you still get 50% off. So good deals all around. Who doesn't like shopping at a discount? If you love shopping at a discount, I cannot wait a few months when you guys all hear about some big changes for our customers and how you're going to really save a lot by chalking with me. It's so hard not to leak all of the exciting news. But I'm not. We still have a few months before that starts. So for now, we will just love on all of the sales and all of the current stuff. But I will say I'm super excited about the order I placed today of the new stuff that's coming out. You guys will be able to shop the new catalog in February. Hopefully when my stuff comes, I'm going to show you the stuff that I got. But when it gets closer, I'll show you guys the new catalog. You are going to freak out when you see this new catalog. I did. And I'm hard to impress sometimes. Like Shania Twain. All right. Yay. Let your heart be glad. I really think this bright white is going to pop against all of this beautiful floral colors that we did. All right. You ready for the magic? Here we go. I'm going to take this. We're just going to peel and reveal. Oh my gosh. I'm watching on the screen with you guys instead of looking down so I can see what you guys are seeing. Oh. I'm not going to lie. This transfer undesigned with just the green transfer, not exciting, right? Let me show. When you just see this part, just like these, not exciting. It's like, oh, ho-hum. It's a transfer. But then you add the color and bring it to life. How gorgeous is this? Let your heart be glad. Let your heart be glad. I am so in love with this. I mean, all of the colors are just amazing. I need to, oh, that's why. I took the surface out and all of those little metal things on the back aren't down. That's why mine's sliding. Look at that. I mean, I don't even know if I can name all the colors again. We have bright white. We have sage, eucalyptus, moss. We have all of the pinks and all the purples. That's all I'm going to say. Isn't it breathtaking? This is so gorgeous. It doesn't look like we just sat here and made it together, does it? In 45 minutes. Oh, I see I have a little bleed where the H is. I'm going to make sure it's dry. I think I might have smeared it. I'll show you guys what we'll do. Let me make sure it's dry. I might have had an air bubble. Remember, air bubble is trouble. It is gorgeous. But what we're gonna do is, you can take your tool, this is your detail tool, and just scrape it away to make that part thinner. It must not have been down all the way. And then look, you can't even tell. I may have gone a little too thick there. Look at that. See how I can kind of take my detail tool and add that detail. The other side is a super small squeegee. So this is a really fun tool to have. But yeah, I did mine in purples and pinks. You could do this in any color for any season, any reason. It is so beautiful. And remember, you could get this half off if you're a customer. Thank you guys so much. You could get this 55% off if you are a club member, or if you're a designer, this transfer is now 62% off. So I'm gonna spend some time the next few days and we're gonna design some of the things from the Valentine's Day specials so you guys can see it to life. Because like I said, if I was shopping online and I saw this transfer, I would have scrolled right by it. I would have scrolled right by it. But once you add the color, it's just absolutely gorgeous. All right, you guys, let me go make my dinner and I